for you?
For me personally, it's gone really well. But collectively as a team, I think Coach Russell's gotten us in shape like never before, and I think everybody's been, PRing with their numbers and getting a lot bigger, stronger, faster. And so I think everything's been going really well.
You came here as a receiver, and now you're entering the season on the Mackey watch list. Did you ever imagine that you'd be on that list?
No, honestly not. It's an honor to, preseason be mentioned as, top tight end in the nation. But, personal accolades and individual accolades are, they're I guess rewarding, but we're hoping to make it to the Dome and make it to the national championship. So that's what our sights are on.
There were already expectations on you going into this season with how you finished last season before getting hurt. When something like that happens, when you're on a list like that, do you feel the need to kind of justify that list and say, okay, I need to play up to that level of that expectation?
Saying no would be a lie. There always is going to be, now an expectation of me to, perform every week, and I feel like that pressure is going to be there for all of us now. With this new staff, with us saying, it's a new day. I think that pressure is going to be there no matter what, and it's up to us to step up to the plate and take it head on.
Brett was telling us the other day that you and Brandon will be kind of used to help out with at receiver, if the numbers aren't there. I guess that's kind of something you guys were preparing for anyway in the spring, right?
That's it. I was trying to focus a little bit more on my blocking, hand and dirt, just because that's still been a huge emphasis on us, or on me personally. But Coach Lashley and Coach Fountain, they've talked to Brandon and I numerous times about how they want to utilize us in this offense, and splitting us out a little bit is one of the things that we're gonna have to do. Blocking the corner, blocking the safety, blocking the D end, blocking the linebacker. So we're gonna be moving around a lot, and just try to do our best to help the team win.
Coach Lashley was talking about last week how he didn't know who the go-to receiver would be on this offense. Is that something you've thought about at all, stepping up into that role and being that go-to guy?
I have thought about it a lot. I think everybody would want to be that guy, in a pressure situation, to step up third down or, need a last-second touchdown. Just who are you going to throw it up to? Everyone's working, I think, battling to fill that position. Yeah, I've thought about it, and I think that this offseason everybody's been training their hardest to be that guy. So I think that's a positive, a huge positive.
Saw you a lot in the slot, both in the spring and last season. How often have you been working on the outside to go more vertical as well?
I think probably 50-50 this offseason. I've been, still being in the slot in the backfield a little bit with the 3 and true 5, and then every other day I'll probably switch off and go outside receiver, just to, make sure that this coming up camp I'll know everything and know what to do, and I'm not running around, like a chicken with its head cut off.
People know, I think, what to expect from Jonathan Wallace, Kyle Frazier. They've seen the two new guys, Jeremy and Nick. What have you seen out of those guys?
I think that they're ready to do their best to perform and come in, and they're here to fight for a quarterback position. They're obviously Jonathan and Kyle, they've been in this offense a little bit, and Jonathan is film heavy as he is. They're not having a huge problem picking up on it, just because Jonathan's played a year, Kyle's been in this offense, but Jeremy and Nick, they can throw the ball, and they've been in the film room. They've been antsy to get for camp to get here, and I think they're really gonna I guess be a threat in this quarterback position.
From what you've seen, would it surprise you if a newcomer came in and won the starting job, or is it really wide open?
I think it's honestly just as wide open as it's ever been. They've all been throwing the ball really well. They've all been competing. They've all been, making the right reads and not making huge mistakes this offseason. So, I think the door is wide open.
What have you seen out of the newcomers at wide receiver?
I've seen a lot of, they're just as anxious to get out there as I've ever seen a freshman class. Including our freshman class. They've wanted to be in with the first, second, third group, no matter what. They're always asking to get in, asking for advice, asking for tips on how to shake a corner or something like that, and they've been actually really sure-handed. So I think those guys coming in are gonna impact us a lot.
Anybody in particular stand out, or?
I honestly don't know all their names, but the kid with the gold teeth that's from Florida with dreads he's shocked me a little bit. So.
Tony Stevens.
Yeah, Tony Stevens. Yeah, there we go. I think he's been doing a lot. He's grown up a lot, I guess, because you have to have that grow up stage from high school to college, and I think he's grown up a lot.
When you talk about SEC ready, are those guys that you think, just from what you've seen, can come in and compete and succeed at this level right away?
Well, I think that's kind of hard just because I haven't seen them in pads yet.
Yeah.
So I think, once this camps, from that captain's practice, I'd have to say yes. I think they are ready just to, take on the role of, going in and helping the team. But I'll have to wait until camp starts just to see how physical they are with pads.
How important is it for those guys that, even though it's a new offense, that you guys have been through? You got a lot of guys that played it before. How helpful is that going to be for them heading into this fall?
I think I think it's huge just because watching film and looking at a playbook is one thing, but having people that have played in the offense, been in the offense, and can help you, I guess, fine-tune the little things, especially with someone as meticulous as Malzahn and Coach Lashley. I think that pays huge dividends.